Hello everyone, welcome to another one of my Leetcode videos. In this one we'll do Leetcode 367, valid perfect square. So we're basically given a number and we need to determine if it is a perfect square. So for example 16 is a perfect square because two integers, when you multiply 4 times 4 it'll give you 16. Note that we're not allowed to use any built-in functions such as square root. So what will be our approach for this? So the brute force approach, since we know that it's only two integers that you can multiply, we can try every single integer. So we can do 1 times 1, 2 times 2, etc. until we either get to num, or if we exceed num, we know that, okay, then this is not a perfect square. So for example, if in this example num is 14, we'll do 3 times 3, we'll see it's 9. We'll do 4 times 4, we'll see it's 16. So since 16 is already past num, which is 14, we know that this is not a perfect square. And if we got to 16, then we would just return true. And this is a brute force solution, so the time complexity will be on because we'll try every integer from 1 to the square root of n. Actually, O of the square root of n, right? Because we'll try every integer from 1 up to the square root of n. So the question is, can we do better? If you think about this, these numbers are progressively increasing. So we don't actually have to do it one by one. We can actually apply the concept of binary search to find which number it is. So in the binary search, we usually need a minimum and a maximum. So our minimum will be 1 because 1 is the smallest number that it can have. And since it goes up to 2 to the 31 minus 1, our maximum will be square root of 2 to the 31 minus 1. And I computed this using a calculator and found that this is equal to 46340.95. And since we're only interested in integers, this is just 46340. So we'll basically do a binary search between 1 and 46340 to find which number, when multiplied by itself, either equals to num or we can't find it. So the time complexity of this will be O of log 46340, and that's basically better than this because this is O of 46340, right, in the worst case, and this is log of that. So this is much better algorithm. So let's go ahead and code our binary search. So first we need to define our minimum and maximum variables as we have laid out below. Next, we'll just do a loop, which is standard binary search while min less than equal to max. So first we'll compute our mid, which will be min plus max over 2. And then this mid will be used as the potential square root, right? So we'll try to see, using this mid, what is the product that we can get. So here's our product. And then we'll compare this product to num. So if this product is equal to num, that means we found a perfect square root of this number. And so we'll just return true. And otherwise, now if the product is less than num, that means the mid we got is too low and we need a higher mid to get closer to num. So what we'll do is increase our min to mid plus 1, so that way we can get a higher mid next time. And otherwise, if it's not equal and it's not less than, that means here product is greater than num, so that means we need a smaller product. So what we'll do is max equals mid minus 1, so that way we'll be searching from min to mid minus 1 for our next round. And at the end, if we aren't able to find a valid mid, what will happen is these min and maxes will just go past each other, right? So if we never hit this case and this loop terminates, that means we haven't found a perfect square root of num. And so what we'll do in that case is just return false. So let's run that and see how that does. Accepted, let's submit. Cool, 100% runtime. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.